Well, welcome to a new video. I'm Jay from RightSprite.co.uk, and the last few months I've been in contact with a guy who runs a company called Levelhike. Now they provide video and audio cables for the older previous consoles to feature a HDMI output. Now this is great for gamers who want to connect their older consoles to the newer TVs. Now I've had great communication with this guy, and he's been so kind to send me some review units. So today I'm just going to show you the PS1 and PS2. I'm going to be mostly focusing on the PS2 console in this video. So what we got in the box? We'll open it up. Now it did have some plastic casing and some cable ties to make it look nice, but I did have to open it up before. But let's just see what we got all together. We got a HDMI cable, pretty good one. I've had worse in the past. And this is our box itself. You can see this will plug into the back of your PlayStation 2, and this is the converter upscaler box. Now if you see by here, it's got 4x3 and 16x9, so there's a little switch that you can toggle. And to actually get this working, it needs its own power supply. So if you plug it into the side here, it's got a connector, and then this is just basically USB powered, so you can actually plug this into the front of your PlayStation 2 or any USB power supply. Just plug in the HDMI cable back into your TV, like so. Now it does state here on a little note, gives you a nice little introduction, that this cable does force a 720p resolution. This is to maximize the compatibility with modern TVs, because there's a lot of TVs out these days, especially now we're in the 4K era, that they do not accept any output of any equipment that has anything less than 720p. So anything that has 480i, 480p, or even 240 as early on as the Mega Drives, if you plugged into a lot of these new ones, they won't accept the signal. So this boosts up and scales up to 720p. Now, as expected, on the back, this is just indicating that this cable only outputs an interlace image. So you got your interlace and your progressive. Now if you plug this into your TV, you will see, you may see a green type of screen on the top of it. So this is implying that you don't have your RGB mode selected. So if you go to your system settings, you got your system configuration, component video out. If it's not set to RGB, you will get that, so make sure you got that selected and your image will come out. So it's as simple as bam. 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 Then you're hooked up and you're ready to go. The first thing I'd like to show you is the 16x9 by 4x3 switch. So 16x9 will fill your entire widescreen with the game image, and then 4x3 is the correct ratio of this game. So it doesn't stretch the image, but 16x9 will fill your entire screen. I decided to go with the game Maximo, a great 3D platform from Capcom, which hasn't had that HD treatment yet, to my surprise. Here's a clip from the intro movie, and already I can tell the benefits of using this cable. This cable is simply connecting to the RGB signal from the console, then upscaling the image to 720p. Then it converts it to a HDMI signal. This cable doesn't enhance the graphics in any form of the game, it just simply upscales the image that is coming out of the console, providing a higher resolution with the benefits from the HDMI character. So I'm just going to let this game run a bit, have some dudes, collect some stuff, hit some rabbits. Oh well, he's in for the vengeance now, he won't get off me. He's stuck. Just get off. Get off. There we go. So you can see the text quality of the image as well. It's pretty sharp, so the text actually comes out pretty nice with this cable. Now here is some captured image using the original composite cables, you know, the yellow, red and white. Now you can already tell that the image is pretty dark. Now this was pretty fine on the CRT TVs back in the day, because those TVs will amplify a really good strong color and contrast ratio. But now with the HD screens, they do lack in that. So it depends on your type of TV that you use. And the rabbit's back again. Let's show this guy who's boss. There we go. So now I'm going to show you a side-by-side comparison with the HDMI cable on the left, and we got the composite on the right. So this really helps you see the benefits of what the Levelhike HDMI cable can do to your PlayStation 2 to make them look really clear and nice for your HD screens. Now I'll just leave this running so you guys can really take in what the benefits from this cable are. Now with the next game I tested, on the boot up screen it seems to notice that the cable that you have connected can pass through a progressive image. But if you select such option, boom, you get no signal coming through. But now let's head back to the selection menu and you can select your NTSC 60Hz. So this is the 16:9 again, so it stretches that image, but I do prefer using the 4:3 because that seems to be the correct ratio this game was built in. I find it pretty nice that you can change the 16:9 by 4:3 on the fly instead of, you know, getting on your remote and going to system settings and things like that, so it's pretty handy with that. I thought I'd show you a sprite based game to really show you how the image pops out with the Levelhike HDMI cable. With this game I was trying to notice any output display lag, and personally I didn't experience any. So far this cable is getting a good thumbs up. But it would be really nice if it could work with a progressive output, and now this would make the image really shine through to your HD screens.
Select your character.
Here is the game again, using those original composite cables, and it does come up a bit better than that Maximo game I showed you previously through the composite. But again, through this cable on a HD screen it does look like someone just came up with a smudge tool. A lot of these older consoles were designed in use of the composite RGB signal, so you will notice things like dithering. But I personally find that the PS2 video output is just pretty weak compared to a lot of the rest of the consoles in that generation, making it a bit of a pain to work with to get a decent image onto your HD screen. You can use other cables like the RGB SCART and the component for a decent picture, but with an affordable HDMI connection out is the most user-friendly experience, especially for the newer type of TVs that do not accept low resolutions that the PS2 natively outputs. So here again is a side-by-side comparison, the Levelhike HDMI on the left and the composite on the right. Now the first thing I did notice was watching this, you can really see the white and the blacks a lot clearer and the colours seem to be the right tone. So for my last demonstration, man, me and my buddies had so many hours of fun with this game. That music is bringing back some serious memories. We had that 4-player multi-tap setup. Yeah, pretty much fun. This game is actually pretty cheap to pick up now. Only just found out they actually made a sequel as well for the PS3. Gotta get around to trying that out. So with this cable, you really are getting some decent benefits and convenience. The image quality is pretty decent. Well, from what you get from a PS2. And being at a decent price when you compare it to cable converters and upscalers, it's not too bad. So is this cable worth picking up? Well, here again is some footage of the HDMI cable on the left and the composite on the right. So as you can see, this cable is getting a good thumbs up. So as I said earlier, I'm in good communication with the guy from Levelhike. He's done some great work providing us gamers with affordable upgrades to our older consoles. I recommend checking them out on their Facebook page. I'll send you the link below. And if you're actually from the UK and like to get your hands on one of these cables, you can contact me via my Facebook page or even through my email, and I'll send you those links below. Well, thanks for watching, guys. I do hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, hit that button. If you want to help and support this channel, click subscribe, leave your comments below, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.